Hello and Happy New Year. I'm Travis Wright, and I wanted to share with you a New Year's ritual that I do, right? And actually some folks said I should make a video and share it with you, so I'm going to. So in 2010, I wrote a letter to myself 10 years into the future. As you can see, January 1st, I wrote it in 2010, and today is January 1st, 2020, and I'm going to open it. I also did this in the year 2000 and opened it up in 2010. And I find that this is a really interesting way to sort of create, to set your thoughts in motion and to set your goals in motion. Now, you can't just set it and forget it. You got to think about them. So I also write them down in other places and review them over time. So, but this, I want to read this to you. Open it up and see what it has to say from 10 years ago. Here's my old business card. That is the mastermind group of all my favorite people throughout time that I have created. If you look on my LinkedIn page, you can see that I've updated it. I add new people each year. There's a company I created at the time called Advangel. Now I have an agency called ccp.digital. So that's the business that I run. Hello from the year 2010. It is now 2020. The best things in my life are my two wonderful children, Jarek, who is now 18 and a senior in high school, and Liliana, who will be a freshman in high school and almost 14 years old. I've been blessed with great kids who try hard and have a lust for life and learning. We've taught them well. It's crazy to believe that they were 8 and 4 at the time. That's nuts. I have a successful business and own parts of several other businesses. That's true. It's been my mantra to have a profound effect on as many people as possible, and I continue to do this with my Circle of Influence Foundation, which teaches kids entrepreneurial skills and life skills, which is a foundation and domain that I have set up, ready to launch when the time is right. It was not the time this time yet. Getting closer, though. My personal goals for the future are to continue earning 6 to 7 figures a year, to continue inspiring people, maintaining a weight of no greater than 220 pounds. Didn't make that one. Reading 20 to 50 books a year. I do that. Working out 3 to 5 times every week. Wait, I thought it was 3 to 5 times in the decade. Meditating daily, which I do. Sending love to my loved ones and with good communication. By 2020, I will have written at least one book. And guess what? I did. Digital Sense, and it's in Chinese. And my buddy Chris Snook and I wrote that. It came out on Wiley Books, business books, in 2017. And in 2018, it won the best business book at CES with Gary's Book Club, which was pretty cool. That was awesome stuff. I will be a big name in the advertising tech world and a public speaker who shares wit and wisdom from the stage and on video to thousands of people each year. With great power comes great responsibility. I've given over 150 keynotes this decade. I've been all over. It's been crazy. That's actually happened. And I have a successful podcast called Bad Crypto with Joel Comm. And we have over 8 million downloads on this thing already. So that's pretty crazy. But I really wish I would have told myself to buy Bitcoin. It's all I should have done. Then I wouldn't be making these videos. I'd be living on an island somewhere. It's my wish to help the people the world become a better place with having me in it. To awaken sleeping people and to teach about one consciousness and peace to the people of the world. I'm 46 years old, 4 years away from 50 now. I'm in great shape. And I love to sing as much as possible. Last night I actually sung Come Together at the New Year's celebration with some friends. Traveling the globe is a great joy of mine. In the past decade, I've visited Hawaii, Europe, Asia, and Australia. And I actually haven't been to Hawaii yet. I flew over Hawaii, but I've been to Asia. I've been to 49 countries in the last 10 years. I've earned over $5.5 million in this decade or more, maybe much more. Actually, much less, actually. Travis, you're a little over optimistic there. My children love me. My employees appreciate me. My business partners love and respect me. And I inspire countless of thousands. I have a great life, and it's only getting better. Health, wealth, and wisdom, and abundant prosperity flowing into my life. My children are on the path of success. We are great friends. I love them infinitely. May God's light and universal love awaken the world so 2020 and beyond is a great place. With humble gratitude, Travis Wright, January 1st, 2010. So, may that compel you to write your goals down and write a note and a letter to yourself in the future so that you can, look back and say, hey, where have I been? Where am I going? Am I on the right track? it looks like that my head was in the right space in January of 2010. I'd say I've hit about 85% of those goals there. And now I'm going to write a letter to my future to 2030. I'm going to also write a letter to myself for 2025. But then I also am going to write my goals down and put them in an Evernote so I can review them daily or weekly or whatever I want. Because you can't just set a goal and forget it. You got to set the goal. You got to work at it. You got to put time in. You know, that whole 10,000 hours, put it on it and go and move. I don't spend a lot of time watching Netflix. I don't spend a lot of time playing video games. I minimize my distractions as much as possible, and I keep stacking new skills, which will be the title of my next book. So maybe this will compel you to create a note to yourself, to inspire yourself, to make yourself greater than you are today in the next 5 years, the next 10 years, be the best version of yourself and make your dreams happen. Because why not? We're on this rock for such a small amount of time, and we're here to have as big amount of impact as we can. And wasting time doing dumb shit, that doesn't help. But spending time reading books, watching videos, going to conferences, reading mentor stuff, connecting with mentors, listening to podcasts, audiobooks, growing your knowledge over time. The more good stuff comes in here, the more good stuff comes out of your mouth. So have the best year possible. Make 2020 amazing. And I'm so grateful that you're on the journey with me. Thank you for tuning into this. And, make 2020 the best year ever. All right? Thanks.